Hello, my friends. Welcome to your daily dose of Star Citizen noises. Nah, it's just, I started out the stream with just the computer audio, which was a little weird. That wasn't me saying quantum travel initiated. This is me. I don't sound like a computer. What's up, though, folks? How you doing? Our camera's a little off here. Good to see you all this lovely Saturday. Today is Gameplay Saturday. Jumping in with the org to take on some Jumptown. Yeah, many of you have seen Jumptown before, I'm sure. Different ways, by different people. But I try to take at least one time during these runs to jump in with the org and see how we can do it with a large group. So today we've got 20 people. I think it's about 20 people. 18 people together, 17 it looks like. And we are going to hold down this base for a few hours. We're going to continually drain it of drugs, hold off all other potential occupiers, you know, at least try to let them know what we're doing. But if they don't abide by that, then also possibly murdering a few people. One of the good opportunities where GII gets to be a little bit more violent and aggressive, and it helps us to test out our logistics and our multi-medium defense and mixed arms and all that jazz. So hope y'all enjoy it. Thank you for coming to the gameplay if you are here. Twitch, I see you getting started up slowly. Maverick was holding it down. Much love, Mav. And I see Valis here as well. Arctic Wolf, Saint Vega. Yeah, Twitch picked up a little bit. YouTube, as always. You guys keep it popping. Thanks for being here, folks. We just finished our podcast with Jack Axton right before this. Whoa, let's not crash here. Right before this, that'll be coming out on Monday, talking about the new cargo hauling missions, and it's a good talk. The cargo hauling missions are sounding good, and I am looking ever more forward to 324 after that talk. But good to see you unloading well. Wall grit with the toes. Toes gang is here. Thanks for keeping it real, buddy. Luna Maria, welcome. Good to see you. Wait, you did your membership on 2 different accounts? Well, thank you. That's intense. Much love. Vaughn, how you doing? Ken, welcome, welcome. Mother Fig and Isno. Good old drugs that on murder standby. Murder on Saturday. Who doesn't like a good murder on a Saturday? All right, so I need to get out of this server and into the groups. So let's do that real quick. And then we're going to jump in with the rest of the group and hopefully we can catch up. I was the horrible person that wasn't in the right place. I also don't have my armor. I lost my armor. You all saw that when I lost my armor the other day. How's all your weeks going? What y'all been up to this weekend? Good times? Good stuff? You having a good one? For some of you, I guess the weekend just started. For some of you, it's not the weekend, and I'm sorry. But hopefully we can enjoy some Star Citizen together now. Oh man, I'm tired. I want to play 324. I want some new content, not gonna lie. Jumptown is not my go-to activity in this game. Like, it's cool. It's a cool thing to be able to do, and it can be pretty fun, but I think it's missing some key improvements that it needs. It's just not as natural as it should be, you know? Jumptown as an original event was a very natural occurrence that was based on the value of the commodities. This one is more along the lines of like, we just spawned this commodity here. Everybody go and try and get it. Which can set up some fun gameplay, but between the lower player counts on the servers and the lack of real incentive because people just make money hand over fist in this game, it ends up not being as intense or as populated as one would like. Where did the penguin slipper go? Where's Pico? Yeah, we had Pico in here for the podcast. Where'd he go? Oh, here he is. Good friend. Good buddy, old pal. He was there for the whole show, too. Did you see that? He was on top of it. My moral support. Also, good foot arch support. It's actually not. It's this terrible arch support. Jumptown possible solo. It is possible solo if you could figure it out. But today, it is the garden. We're playing as a org GII. If y'all want to join us, you can. You just got to apply. Or if you're in the org, just hop into the ready room and we'll drag you in. It needs to scale in drug output with the larger player numbers so it draws a bigger audience. I wonder if they'll ever change it to be at a distribution center instead of these outposts. Alright, so what do I need? I need legs and... Man, I need everything. Because my armor isn't even the right color. Man, I hate that. Alright, let's get in with the group and see what's going on.
Walls heading to CD1.
Hey, question. Because all of my org is the wrong... Or all of my armor is the wrong color. Do they sell it here?
No.
Wonderful.
Spare, you know.
I got spares here, Seraphim too.
Alright. Well, that works. Thank you.
I'll meet you in the lobby.
Sure.
Where do we want to go?
Ooh, it's hot in here. And I don't mean in the game. Wait, are you in a ship already, Elnut?
Yeah, but I'm entering a hangar right now.
Oh, don't worry about it. I think somebody else said they had some on the station already.
Nope. All right.
And
Stows?
maybe. Yep, that made me land.
Oh, you're also in a ship. Okay.
Landing. Nowhere. Be here 2 seconds.
Oh yeah, landed. Okay, everyone's landed first, so go to him.
Time to take an hour to get ready. Let's see. Mark it. We're 13 minutes into my stream already. See how long it takes for us to get to actual Jumptown. Since this is an activity, it's not as pre-prepared, but our more serious events will definitely have everything kind of figured out by the time the event starts so that we can just get going. If you tell me what hangar you land in, I can come straight there so you don't have to come all the way back to the lobby.
Oh, too late.
Oh, there you are. Okay, well, that works. Yeah, man. It's...
Wait, let me get the undersuit first.
That's something that I want to work on for sure, is getting more efficient startup times.
There you go, undersuit.
Yeah, luckily I have the undersuit. I have the armor is all just the wrong color. Except for this Mag Flex.
Yeah, the wrong color is easier to get. You can buy that almost everywhere. It's really nice. It's the wrong color though.
Just push this box onto my legs. Thank you.
You know it.
Lovely landing there by the C2.
Oh, I'll need the helmet too. Do you have one of those?
Show, brother. Gotcha.
Thank you. First event, and he's supplying the leader. Good job, Tomato.
Leading by example.
Yeah. I'm teaching logistics. Thank you, my friend.
For sure, for sure.
Seth from Wall.
I'm Seth.
Yes, that's you. If there's any ground vehicles you need, let me know and I'll land and pull some.
Okay.
That confused me too.
I was just saying, I think it's, you say your name for Seth.
I can do it that way.
There's a ballista ready to be loaded there if you want it.
Tomato to Seth.
Hello.
Who is running a ground cruise ship I can still hop on at the station?
Pad 1, Tomato.
Roger that.
That would be Rig.
Who just blew up my Gladius?
Negative.
Oh, somebody just came to the door.
Man, Dutchman's ready to boogie.
Did somebody
Paid
shoot a
member
Gladius?
with your paid member with just me and Paul. If you renew them, it just continues from where it left off, and the billing date won't change, so it's all good. You have 2 YouTube accounts though. Is that what happened? And thank you, by the way. Also subscribe to Paul because lore is great, and that man is a presenter. You need to set up your Elite controller to try out the FPS rework. Yeah, so do I. I will be doing that soon for sure. Maybe we have a day where I just test out this game with a controller and see how it plays. I think that'd be fun. Backpack. I got the backpack. It's not the right color, but it is a backpack. I think it'll get the job done. I should have a tractor beam too. Pretty sure I equipped one. Yeah, I've got a tractor beam. And I've got a backpack. Tomato to rig on board.
Copy that.
Dutch, are you coming to Seraphim to grab me? Sorry.
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Anyone know a fix for not being able to swap ship components? You do own the ship and you can see swap the components and then you click save changes and equip. But if you go back to the ship, it's not the component you did the swap. Uh-oh. That's an interesting one. So you're able to swap the components, but the game doesn't register it.
Yeah, so they just don't have a pad or something like that.
I have a little bit of ammo. Not as much as I'd like, but I have some.
I wasn't expecting that. At least.
7 and 9 magazines. I'll pick some up on the job.
6 NPCs around your ship.
Going down the checklist, Motherfig. I've got extra underwear too. Your vacation parasailing this 4th of July weekend. Unfortunately, it's raining, so you're just hanging out in the hotel. Hey, well, thanks for hanging out. That's a bummer. I'm so sorry that it's raining on your parasailing day. Hopefully it clears up.
I don't see Seth's spot though.
Where are you?
You are 100 meters away from me.
I think I can see a body on the ground, to be honest.
It's greenish. You're going further away.
Wait, why is the ship in the air? Okay, fine, whatever.
Yeah, I'm in the air.
It's the mother in your fig,
And I would be that one.
Yeah.
and we are on our way.
Oh, got him.
I'll say so.
So, folks, what have you thought of the... Whoa. Where did we just jump to? Is this Daymar? Why is we at Daymar? Did the Jumptown location move?
Do you want to me calling my ships a Seraphim, or wait until we know where Jumptown is?
As long as you're in one right now, wait. Just as long as you're, as long as we have one ship for the fighters, because then the time it'll take to spawn the other ones should be enough to get there.
So we don't have an active Jumptown location yet? Yeah, it's not even up. Dang it! Pack lunch, scarf. Actually, I just got a hat this time. Scarf was itching my neck. It also doesn't really fit very well under the helmet, you know? Any more elderberry juice? Elderberry juice? I mean the black mulberry juice that Mrs. Tomato made. It's on Hurston today. Wasn't somebody just saying it was at Microtech? Sad you can't join, gotta work today. You know, we'll be probably running some more Jumptown instances over the next week. So hopefully you can get a chance to hop in. But I'm trying to do an org day every single Saturday from now on. Unless there's something spectacular going on in the Star Citizen realm and I have to cover it as a news stream. I do want to try and get in the org at least once every single week, but I do want to also aim for at least every once in a while a Friday or a Wednesday playing the game. Unfortunately, I do want to stream more, but I do think at this point I need to start focusing again on the videos. Didn't get to release the videos I wanted this week. Is at Microtech an hour ago? I see. Jumptown in 30 minutes. Oh boy. So it's rotating around and it might be at Hurston. Okay. You were having ongoing issues with this Gmail account. You just switched your stuff to the secondary Gmail, but Google solved the problem yesterday. As Google does. They were like, we'll wait until she gives us some more money and then we'll fix your problem. The mulberry juice recipe? Sugar, mulberries, and love. That shit was good. In fact, I think we still have some. Maybe I'll pester her in chat. Our niece is over for the day. She's spending the night with us. So Mrs. Tomato is on hala duty right now and might not be at the computer at this exact moment. But she's around. She's holding down the fort. Also, I think she's going to make some kufte for dinner, which is... Ooh. Kufte and potatoes. Speaking of which, I need to get a potato cutter. I want to get a potato cutter so we don't have to manually cut our fries. It's crazy. Ever since I moved to Turkey, all of my... let's see. Almost all of my fries are homemade. Because it's just so much more a common thing here than it is in back where I come from. Back where I come from, you drive for 5 minutes and you'll find a place that's selling you French fries. So it's been fun getting into the habit of like having homemade French fries here. A lot of our food's homemade here though. It's great. It's good times.
Hey, no, stay down.
Tomato to... Oh. Tomato to... What? Tomato to leaders. Jesus. My mute button. Sounds like the event might be shifting to Hurston.
Okay.
About 30 minutes ago, it sounds like it changed over to Hurston. That's just what I'm getting reported on chat.
That's my home base.
Right,
That's cool.
sounds good.
It's easier for ground vehicles, though.
Alright, Seth, you're up. Alright, Stozer, up.
All right. So now, if anybody needs
Something about fries from a restaurant that just hits different. There's certainly like a it's like street food. Like you could obviously get a more high quality version from other places, but every once in a while you got to get that shitty sort of not quality version, you know? Like you got to get the greasy taco that's falling apart that is in no way gourmet. You got to eat those french fries that are super crunched to hell and have a little bit too much salt on them. You got to get that movie butter popcorn that makes you feel sick after you eat a bucket of it, but man, it was good for the movie, you know? You just need that kind of stuff in your diet every once in a while. Honestly, you don't, but it's yummy. All your fries belong to us. Tommy's chili cheese fries. Oh, I miss chili cheese fries. I haven't had any of those in a long time. Switches at 11 a.m. EST every day. Okay. Oh, thank you for that information, Agent FPS. I'm assuming you do a lot of FPS. The taco trucks that have a cockroach problem generally have the best tacos. I tell you what, back home where we live, when we go back to stay with my parents and we're in America, the dispensary we go to has a taco truck down the street from it. And I know it's not the dispensary that makes it good, because obviously we wait to get home to, use the product. But man, those tacos are good. Oh my gosh. Reminds me of this, I used to go to this place back in school. It was, whoa! Freaking smartwatches, dude. This thing just started calling emergency services. It's only a stream. No, my heart rate is high. That is sketchy, man. You shouldn't be able to accidentally call emergency services with your wrist. I went to this place called Cinco in LA, which probably you could back search that and find out where I went to school, but it was just like really close to us, and we would walk over there. We would get, they had this promotion on Tuesdays. Happy Hour Tuesdays, you could get a pint of beer for, I think, $3, and then a taco for $1. And we'd go in and we would just get like 6 tacos each, 3 beers, and just... Oh no, it was Thursdays, not Tuesdays. Thursdays, happy hour. Yeah, because I remember Fridays were light on classes, which made that a lot easier to do. Good times, though. Tacos are good food. If you don't live a little, what's the point? A little too old oil? Why not? That name came from years ago. You had a 4K hour Tarkov addiction, and then your friend got you hooked on SC this year. Whoa. 4,000 hours in Tarkov? Did you just leave it behind, or are you still going back to it? And you've been really liking SC, huh? That's good to hear. To be honest, I hear so much negativity coming from people about Star Citizen these days. I think just because there's a lot that's changing. Nice to hear that people are jumping in and enjoying themselves. Anybody watching the Turkey Netherlands game later today? We're gonna hop off of stream, throw on the game on the laptop over here, and then me and Mrs. Tomato are gonna sit back, play some Civ, sip some wine, and hopefully watch Turkey make itself to the semifinals. Netherlands is a team, though. That is that's a team to beat. They were one of my favorite teams back when I was a youngster. When you'd have Iron Robin holding it down in the mid. Just all kinds of good players on the Netherlands team. Honestly, their names don't come to mind right now, but that was an incredibly good team back then. I haven't followed football super specifically, so I don't know how close they are to what they were back then. But man, Netherlands has always been kind of at the top of the tiers, in my opinion, and it's actually really cool to now be part of a country that is in the Euros that I can cheer on, getting high up into the standings, because I've been American. I'm still American, but I am American, and we never get to the Euros because we're not in Europe. But also, we just got kicked out of the Copa Americas, which sucks. So. Excellent quality, full automatic potato chips production line. Fresh potato chips making machine. Frozen French fry maker. $63,000? You kidding me? It's like restaurant grade. You always take breaks from Tarkov. You take wipes off sometimes, but Tarkov is similar to SC in terms of being work in progress. Yeah, I've been meaning to get into Tarkov at some point. Was talking to Goat about it last year, and we wanted to do kind of a he jumps in SC with me and then I jump in Tarkov with him, but never got around to it. Sometime. Who badgers who to take their turn quicker? I'm the one who takes forever with my turns. Mrs. Tomato is pretty precise with it. Honestly, I've played 800 something hours. She's played like maybe 600, but she has passed me up in terms of skill. She's got that strategy down. She can make money like it's nothing. I was merely the introduction. Daylight, happy Saturday. Getting ready for the footy. Still enjoying SC, been mining, salvaging mostly. Might well be dragging some friends in too. Iffy time to drag friends in, but give best of luck to you. If you ever want and you have a group of friends that are gonna jump in, I am looking to restart my new players guide or my new players series of streams where I bring new players in and see what their reactions are. So if you're on the Discord or in the org, hit me up if they decide to come in and maybe we can host them and show them what it's like to jump in with an org. Bears, you jumped in last Invictus and been playing ever since. You play it regularly. A lot of parallels between here and Tarkov. A lot of crossover in the audiences too. Tarkov gave a good example of, I think, what I would want SC FPS combat to go towards, but not quite match. Copa game was here in Kentucky, or Kansas City. I think it was, yeah. Fiance likes F1 and GT racing and MMA, but otherwise doesn't watch sports. I used to watch more sports. Mrs. Tomato is much happier with me being a nerd than a sports guy. Not gonna lie, it's a little easier too. Don't have to go and break my knees whenever I want to have fun on the weekend. I hear Tarkov is amazing. Good chunks of gameplay and emotion.
Middle of something too.
That's called E for discipline.
Playing right now, Bears? I'm glad you've been enjoying the game. Again, I love to hear that people are getting into this game at this state. I think a lot of people are getting into this as a game to play regularly rather than as an alpha to follow development. And it's good to, it's nice to hear that people are playing the game as just a game and they're actually still getting a lot out of it. Because from my perspective, I am so inundated and constantly just hyper focused on the development of this. What features are coming up? Why are they fitting in? How are they fitting in? What's the history? That I can sometimes just completely miss the fact that people are here to play this as just a game. And getting more of that kind of feedback is helpful to my own perspective. AKA I'm an addict. Valis plays Tarkov? Do we need a Tarkov channel on the Discord? Followed SC for years, but when performance in DLSS was viable for the game to run on a mid-tier PC, you pulled the trigger. Let me see how DLSS is helping me right now. I've never used any sort of upscaling in any game, but this is pretty cool. The fact that I'm getting over, I've never gotten 100 frames per second in any game, because I didn't have a good PC before this. I've had some incredible support. One of our longest term supporters, who has been just an absolute blessing in conversation and camaraderie and friendship, actually did help me to send over this 3080 Ti, and that has worked wonders for helping me get further on in this game. Also a processor which runs the game incredibly well. I actually bought this processor. The processor they sent was in a different one, but yeah, being able to run this game with high FPS is not an experience I've had before because I grew up on console. Mr. Nebu, let's talk about what? Valis, you quit Tarkov after the, what was it, Arena launch? Netherlands 2-1. Turkey 3-1. I don't really know much about DLSS other than that it helps with performance. I'm glad that they've been able to get something into, like, the optimizations of this game are finally happening, which is top dollar. It's good stuff. We've waited so long for that.
No, it takes power.
100% of the time.
It takes power. It's power, heat, and
Yeah, but the go faster fight just gives you the extra 15 frames a second.
Okay. So the faster the light is blinking, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That
get
means
it.
your machine's running.
Sharon, looking forward to you getting involved in the garden. I'm really glad this game's getting more viable for people to play. Ray tracing's still missing, but global illumination is making some good progress. Sounds like the team is hitting some strides in their monthly reports.
Let's worry on the little things later.
Oh shoot, we got an avocado in here?
Hello.
I thought the same thing.
Sneaking in. Rig, what would you like me to bring or come as?
That is Seth.
Oh, Seth, what would you like?
Like to fly, fight on the ground, or move cargo?
I'd be happy moving cargo, actually.
Then
Yeah, the Vulkan renderer is still a big one. I think a lot of the ways they load shaders in is a big one. DLSS obviously is a thing in FSR and their own version. What do they call it? TSR? Man, I love that. I love that. I really like to nerd out on the fact that they've built their own engine and can just make their own version of upscaling like that. Coming from sim racing and military sims, and it's been great. So very into the simulation kind of game.
Of accidentally killing the boss at every single event we go to.
Oh, it's okay. I'll get you back. We're good. Trading blows, you know?
I like the tradition.
You just never let me fly, so I don't get the chance.
All you need is a gun, boss.
Rig or the invisible asteroids, one of those two.
It's pronounced avocado. I know how avocado is pronounced. This person's name is literally avocado. Grandma's sweet. I can't say your name. Grandma's sweet peas.
Someone has a bunch of extra supplies in ADSU boxes. Where would you like that delivered?
What are you currently?
I'm gonna try Tarkov at some point and probably embarrass the hell out of myself, but it should be fun.
Boxes are in the back.
To Jumptown?
Should probably drink some water. Oh, you're right. You're right.
As well.
Getting a little dehydration.
Seth, do you plan on parking Ava's?
I don't think I have any water here. Left it all at home. I'm gonna go inside and get some. Tomato to rig.
The range is what, 20, 30 kilometers.
So the MSR maybe beside it. That way, as people respawn, they have gear that they can.
I could bring a Corsair, if, sorry, not a Corsair, a Carrack if that's more easy, but I think the red is probably easier for usability, right?
Carrack will probably get targeted more.
Yeah.
Tomato to rig.
Yes, rig.
How much time do I have to hop off real quick? The ship, I mean.
The event hasn't even listed yet, so probably some time.
Okay. I'm gonna head off and see if I can find anything in the loot boxes. I'm a little thirsty.
Who had the spare railgun I want to steal?
It's on Rig's ship. It's at SED 141 right now.
You love auto racing, and he especially loves MMA. Big races or certain one championship MMA fights are a cause for family gatherings. Oh, that's cool. I used to watch a decent amount of racing, a little bit of F1, but I was more a fan of DTM racing and MotoGP. I got really into MotoGP for a few years. My friend raced in the league below MotoGP, so I would go to his races and then just got more into motorcycle racing as I was riding as well. But yeah, I like the DTM racing, I think. I love the class of cars. Because they're like the kind of cars that you could see like a mom driving around the city, but they're just tuned to hell to be racing monsters. I mean, if your mom is driving like an Audi R8 to get groceries, that is.
Do you lose the glint?
Yeah, that's Battlefield.
This game as well now.
No maps, mini maps, or player teammate markers makes a lot of funny TKs and missed extracts for new players. Honestly, that sounds a lot like Star Citizen before last year. Like, it's funny that is part of the design, whereas this game, it's like we didn't have a mini map, and it was just because they didn't make one yet. Although, I've always expected that the mini map would be optional to the sense that you'd have to acquire the map. I hope that is how they continue to go. And you don't just automatically have a mini map everywhere you go. Haven't logged in over a year. Is it worth checking it out or wait until CitizenCon update? I think I made a video about that.
I put a couple cruises on the floor of the ship. If
Oh,
you can hear.
Thank you.
If you do strike out.
Okay, I'll check this last one and then come back if I can't find anything.
Yeah, some of us brought extra drinks as well, and tractor beams and medical devices, so once we get there, we're sorted.
See? Told you, I'm teaching logistics. If you as a leader make sure to forget everything, then everybody else knows how to bring everything. So it's just strategy.
You know, that's not a good sign if everybody else knows already to do that.
One delegation.
Or it's a sign that my teachings are working.
Okay, Mr. Miyagi.
Wax on, wax off.
Yeah, there you go.
That's how I keep my ship clean. When it's not blown up.
Reclaim often to ensure that new ships smell.
Not gonna lie, the way Mr. Miyagi applies wax is very wasteful.
Yeah, because he takes it off again.
Yeah, he waxes it on, immediately waxes it off without letting it work in.
Hey, nobody said he was a detailer, all right?
So it should be wax on. Wait. Wait.
Come back, Nick.
Wait.
Come back later.
7 months later.
Feel like wax on, then go connect circular buffer and buff out wax into shiny paint job. Doesn't sound as well.
Doesn't really flow.
It's also much more difficult.
Also,
More
not
difficult
as good for
exercise to
teaching
remember.
karate.
Your partner got you a merchantman because they wanted something to match your defender as a surprise because you're a huge Age of Sail nerd. Wow. Feel you won't be able to use it effectively, but we resolved we could just use it as a fancy meetup spot. And you can always melt it in the store. I mean, you know, nobody wants to melt a gift, but the thought is still there. And one of the great things about Star Citizen, I say one of the great things, it's kind of a, I think it's more a save of the unfortunate monetization practices for this game, but it is nice that you can basically exchange anything you ever buy. And it's not like you have a certain amount of time that you can do it. If you bought something 10 years ago and you've used it for 10 years and enjoyed it, you can turn it back into the store, get full credit, and buy something else with it, which is a solid deal considering, you know, these ships aren't even finished. They don't even work the way that they're sold as working. So That's pretty important, and I think that's a good move in situations like yours, so maybe you guys can melt it and turn it into 2 ships you both can fly. Oh, rally racing is good too. Hope your friend made it to the pros. He did not. He was pretty close. He had a sponsorship lined up, but things didn't necessarily pan out, and he lost interest after some time, which I understand. We had more fun just riding in the outback in the country than him getting onto a track and like going through the motions of all of that. It's intense. Shifty, is somebody playing right now? Bet everyone is pumped for the pitch black of Hurston. 324, low light scopes. It's at least something. All right, we're up and away. Nice. I got back just in time. Thank you for the spot on water. The whole pledge wording would not fly in any court. I don't know. I think it... I don't know. I feel like it worked out for them. In that sense. .80 frames per second, man. Wild. It's a little warm, yeah.
And that
Oh,
timer never
smells
bugs
good
out,
out
right?
there.
It's definitely
Thank
going
you.
to pop. Right?
It's Star Citizen.
Yeah, of course.
Definitely.
Never is an option.
Have hope, Ian.
And away we go to Hurston. I think we're headed to Hurston. Yeah, I believe we're headed out here.
Elna,
Yes, sir.
I want to test something out. I'm gonna pin Johannes, and I want to see if you can see one on him.
Yeah,
Right.
the one.
I am a big target.
Yeah, the storage access is a
Dude.
little bit frustrating. I
Yeah,
hope that
it's-
they
it's changed.
change that up so that we can just do all of our stuff right there on the console instead of having to leave that and go into the inventory. But I also haven't gotten to try it myself. Ted, not a good time for you? Sharon, the thing you like about SC is for every intense or complex thing you can do, there's an equal number of mundane and repetitive tasks that are equally viable in gameplay. I like that you can choose what you want to do. That's always pretty nice, and that's true for a lot of games. But I don't play a lot of games, so... I don't play a lot of MMOs, that's for sure.
Stoza, Seth, did you just go into the hospital area?
Yes, I did.
Does anyone else have a party mug for Seth? Because I currently don't have one still. He doesn't know?
There are so many party markers, I don't know where Seth is.
I have a marker for Seth.
Seth is in Avarice.
Can I be kicked from the party and re-invited, Rick?
Who is I?
Stoza. Thank you.
Should be a minute. Hype.
Do not see Seth's marker, but I'm sure it's somewhere around here. Excel calculation of reward from
So
SCL
at
are worrying
most,
me.
if it cycles every 1 hour, it's supposed to be like 20 minutes, right?
I wouldn't worry about it, man. However they're going to balance it, it's going to make sense in the economy that we live in. I think the only thing that would be worrying about a route like that, and again, it's a very easy route, would be the fact that it is a higher ranked mission. But there's a lot of variables. This is what we went over in the podcast just recently with Jack Axton. That'll be out on Monday. And we went over how many different variables there are that can complicate this stuff in the game for you. Like, there's just a lot of ways that the mission can change to build more gameplay or maybe add in some earnings for you or something like that. So I say let's give them a couple weeks, see how they cook it throughout the Evocati PTU phase, and see what's up. Pickersfield and all the drug outposts are going to be like Jumptown, right? Except they're not going to have like a mission telling everybody to go there and take that stuff. If the group is on in a couple hours, you'll try. Best of luck to everybody. Hope to see you there. We made it to Hurston. It's funny because I started on Hurston. I actually spawned in Lorville today and then flew over to Seraphim. This is where I spawned into the game today, Rig. And I flew over to Seraphim.
Why would you ever spend time in Hurston?
They have one of the only cargo routes I ever used to run. So when I want to test cargo, I just do the Lorville to Ariel route.
Ariel has some of the best Hadanite mining for like rock mining.
All right, Seth, Rick, tell us what you want us to do. I'm ready in a fighter.
Who needs a gunner?
Don't forget to pilots. Don't forget to say respawn at Everest.
I don't think every outpost is going to have freight elevators like that. But maybe smaller freight elevators. I do know that the facilities that they have will depend pretty closely on what that facility represents. So here is the diagram that they made for this. Which, if you haven't seen it, it's pretty interesting. This diagram they made to kind of show how the flow of cargo would work in this game from here on. And you can see that they have, so thick lines are bulk grade, your hull C, your hull D, hull E stuff. Supply grade are your thinner lines, and then the smallest are small grade. You got interstellar, solar, and planetary and local missions. And you can see that the local missions generally go to outposts, from distributions and landing centers to outposts, or sometimes from the orbiting space stations down to outposts. But you'll have different facilities at your LEOs and your jump points and your Lagrange points than you will at your outposts. Even your landing zones and distribution centers will have different stuff, like larger hangars and staff that can maybe help you load and unload. So I'll be interested to see how they tier the amount of help you can get doing your job at each of these locations going forward. Oh yeah, racing in the semi-pro motorcycle league was freaking cool. I'm glad he got to experience that much. MotoGP is a little bit hardcore. Waiting to hear about the elevators from the Evo guys. Where will the 70 SCU worth of drugs you buy come from at that outpost? Got to be either an elevator or something like that since it's not magical anymore. Fair. Maybe they could have storehouses, but there also might just be that an outpost doesn't give you 70 SCU of something. That's quite a bit. I guess maybe if it was like a farm, they could have something. But yeah, elevator makes the most sense. Dude Pool, sounds like you ran into a bug in Pirate Swarm, I think.
Gunner will be the buddy.
Yep.
Thank
How
you.
far out are you, Spider?
I'm coming from Microtech, but I have an XO1.
Okay.
Hey, are we comms green right now?
Yes, we're about to shift into once we get to the planet surface, we'll be shifting to yellow.
Cool, I just wanted to
I'm
comment.
getting pulled.
Hold up, hangar 3.
I just wanted to comment on the pads in the Aegis ships. They look so soft. Good job, Aegis.
They are soft.
Y'all see that guy that made the Crusader cockpit in his game room?
Yeah.
Oh, that is awesome.
I'm not.
Tomato, we're landing at Everest to set
Roger.
our spawns, and the contract's up, by the way, if you want to grab it.
Gotcha. Was that the contraband?
Yes.
Starter to rig, what hang are you in? Because I'll come and grab the railgun.
Let me double check here. Pad 3.
That's free. Alright, come over. Thank you.
You've been approved for this contract, so I wanted to give you some additional details. We've learned that a production facility is going to be producing illegal contraband for
Let's do it.
That's an elder already.
secure the site and seize as many packages as possible, then deliver them for immediate destruction. There will undoubtedly be competing elements on site, so be careful.
Or carbon chip.
You might want to skip coming to the ship.
I think I'm actually
Since we're in
gonna.
an armistice zone, it won't let me pull it out.
Oh, of course, yeah.
I am going to turn on our VSync because I'm getting so much screen tearing.
My approach onto the production facility, I know fighters will be able to catch up with me quite.
So there's no way you can get a pirate
Alright,
pirate
well,
gladius?
figure this out.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know about that glitch. I'm sorry. You might have to restart it. Come on board, boyos.
Dutch, I think you pulled me with yourself there.
Sharon, have a good day, my
Alright,
friend.
yes, sir.
Thanks for dropping by. Did I lose any frames? Well, it drops me down to 60 and just keeps me there. But that's kind of what it's supposed to do, right?
Whoever spoke to Dutch, I didn't get you.
Think we'll ever get org or crew titles?
upward.
Well, self-assigned, yes. I don't know about in-game, though. They have some roles you can take in-game right now. And I'm not really sure how much they'll expand on that. If you climb over stacked boxes, you can glitch onto the roof at Jumptown. Gotcha. Thank you. Reset my location. I'm a Hurston boy now. Hurston boyle. Hello, who is Onra? How are you today? Ooh, I need another gun. Tomato to rig. I'm gonna grab another gun real quick.
Copy.
Yeah, 1 extra minute. Or 2. Or 4. The Galleria. La Galleria.
I'm taking heat damage in my cockpit.
La Galleria de Peligroso.
Open
The
a
weird
window.
bug.
Have you ever had that happen?
I have.
Send it to my backpack,
Hey, if you take off your
please.
armor, it fixes it.
Actually, I don't think I could send a weapon to
You
my
only do that in
backpack.
space.
Do they have a P8 here? If they have a
Good
P8,
luck.
I'm in luck.
Well, that's annoying as hell.
Ooh, but I'm not
Wall
seeing
for
it.
Spider.
To Avocado.
Yes.
You can get
Hangar 3.
So I'll grab a couple scopes.
Yep.
I'm landing,
And-
set mine, and then meet you there.
I think you're
Sounds
going to
good.
be happy.
Probably get a few flares just in case. You never know.
Tomato rig. I've got a couple FS9s here if you just want to get FS9 ammo.
Beautiful. I'll grab some. I miss my R97. I've really fallen in love with the R97 shotgun recently. It's good fun.
Alice, how quickly are you losing health?
At 20% right now.
It can be a little difficult to control, but that's the best part, right? Grab some railgun ammo too, since one of our boys has one.
Oh, sorry, yeah, I didn't have it on. I'll put it on.
And you said FS9.
Oh dear.
That's a new one.
FS9.
Nope, now I'm flying again.
But I don't
And I'm
actually
not dead.
see it here.
What the
The zombie pilot.
Oh, here we go.
no sense.
Cool.
Are you still taking damage?
And I'm gonna get some med pens too, because you
Oh,
know I'm about
this
to
isn't
die.
Incapacitated, and I'm gonna countdown, but I can still
You
fly.
know I'm about to die. This is Orison. Hey, Tomato, last video was great. Thank you, the Faz. Hope they show more progress on building interiors and landing pads soon. I need to do a video on building interiors at some point. Soonish. There are a couple things I really want to do a video on. I want to cover hacking. I want to cover building interiors. I want to cover planet tech and the progress they've made on that. There's so many exciting topics that are kind of up in the air right now in Star Citizen that, judging by the progress they've been making this year so far, I feel like are going to end up being topics of the second half of the year. And yes, I know. They don't... They haven't actually made progress. I get it. Yeah. YouTube chat is dead. YouTube is not as excited about gameplay generally. You'll notice that when we're doing just talks, monthly reports and stuff like that, YouTube's popping off. But when I do gameplay, it's generally not as popping off. And I think that's just the nature of what people are going to YouTube for, at least my YouTube channel. A lot of people only come to my YouTube channel for news. What's the latest news we can get? What's going on? It's something that we're slowly trying to change and like let people know I do play the game. But yeah, YouTube's a little stubborn like that. It's all right. The people who are here on YouTube, I appreciate you. Because you know what? YouTube is our home. We're always Team Red. Oh man, my chest. You're consistent with info though, I like it. I mean, that's what I'm here for. I love playing the game, but at the end of the day, it's the development that really interests me. Ooh, look at all this extra stuff I've got now. I am set. I'll even take this extra tractor beam just in case. Tomato to rig, what pad are we on?
Pad 3.
I think I just got caught by an elevator in transit.
Hell yeah, bad luck.
That was
Scott.
weird. Oh, you said pad 3. Am I okay? Dude, I feel like a kind of a pain in the center of my chest, you know?
Like
3.18 where you'd go down that.
I think the podcast was a little bit too much of a hopium overdose. It's get me chest. You know. You play it too? I play the game. I actually play it. Believe it or not, it's funny too because I don't even play the game all that much. I talk about it more than I play it. But then every once in a while you'll see a comment from somebody who's like, you just play games for a living. I'm like, no, I don't even do that. I just talk about them.
By me.
Stozy, you need any railgun ammo?
I've got plenty, thank you.
Cool.
Thank you, Doc.
Well,
I might need that later. No, on me.
I'll keep it warm.
Thank you.
Hacking, depending on what it's applied to, could be such a game changer. Yeah, no kidding. Hacking obviously is not new to games, but there is a difference between hacking as a mini game that's used in certain places and hacking as a system that is implemented into other systems. Like, they could use the approach of, we're going to put hacking in the game so that you can hack your crime stat. Every terminal with the crime stat, you can go in there and you can hack it, and that's what hacking is good for. Or they could say, any computer system in the game can be hacked. So suddenly you're looking at life support on ships, looking at security systems in cities, your crime stat systems on security posts, possibly even the security systems at prisons. You're looking at communications between ships, docking systems in ships, the control of comm arrays. Like, there's so many ways that they could put hacking into the game besides just being like, this one spot is used for hacking. Agree with you there. Oy. Comments from people who think YouTube and Twitch is easy and just playing games is 100% the boomer thing you've heard. Well, we can't all be successful pirates, Void. You get a little jealous, you know? Nobody plays games for a living. Oh, well, no, never mind. I was going to say QA testers, but no, they do so much more than that. Hack the IRS servers. There you go. There you go. You got to assure them that I did pay my taxes last year. Don't come looking at me. You and your fiance had a similar feeling last week. Turned out to be COVID. Yikes. I don't like that. Your wife just walked past and asked if I'm your long-lost brother. Ah, you must be a beautiful man. No. He wasn't saying streamer is booming now. He was saying that it was boomer to assume that streaming meant that all you did was play games, and it was a simple thing.
Rick, can you put that on the gun rack just to missions and off the ship?
Oh.
It won't fit in the gun rack.
If you were ever offered a role to play yourself as a cameo in the game, would you do it? And if so, what kind of character would you see yourself portraying? I'd be a little uncomfortable, not gonna lie, having my cameo in the game. Not only do I feel like that's unjust attention as just like another citizen in the game, I don't think content creators should really get, I don't know. Like, that'd be a little weird for me, but also I don't know what people are gonna do to my avatar in the game, man. People be wild. I'm not trying to get videos of people like brutally murdering my cameo or something. Miss me with that.
So, and they have a pretty good view of the sky too. So if you want people to man.
Even you favor the streams that are talks and news. Yeah.
That actually could work.
That's what I'm known for. Like, Void Dude, I would assume your streams pop off a lot more if you're going in and doing your kind of your piracy and your general experimentation gameplay, right? If you started a stream to talk about news, it might not be the same sort of reaction from people. Say hi, Mrs. T.
Hi everyone. Why did my voice sound?
She used her streaming voice.
If you are needed for
a great voiceover
Holding
for a
up other
mission
people,
giver.
Just run straight to something.
Okay, here's what I would like to be. If I was going to be in the game, I would really want to be able to write my own mission that is based around me as the pilot of a derelict ship that you found and had to explore and find out what happened. You know the Govalex Gundo mission? I would love to be a voice that's like, oh no, I thought that this was elbow grease, but I put ketchup in the quantum drive. What will we do now? And like, play that out and see where it goes. That'd be a cool cameo, I think. I wouldn't want my actual face to be in the game though. Red Baboon said, thank you for the videos you make. Very informative, easy to digest for a new player like you who started during ILW. Nice. Just got into it. Happy to help. I'm glad you've been enjoying the game. Yeah, SC is typically just as entertaining to follow as it is to play. Your streams swing wildly. Sometimes they're good, sometimes they kind of empty. You're still very new to live streaming. No idea what you're doing, dude. It never changes. Every stream you're like, okay, so what did I do in this one? Hyper analyzing, like, why did I do that? You'd want to just be standing on a couch looking at your watch. Or are you going to be like every other NPC out there?
A0 and Captain.
Be
said,
different,
I see
man.
Your lights from super far up. Y'all might want to kill them.
Copy that.
Copy.
Oh, I hate this stupid view.
I take it no one was here when we got here.
Yep, I'm on myself.
It was empty.
Don't take it personally.
Hey, Dutch, can you stop for a second? I need to get out and back in again. My HUD is bugged.
Was cool seeing you adopt that guy. What? What happened, Void?
Noted.
Hey, we got to get on a pod again soon, dude. It's been a little while.
Our citizen is not bugged.
Ooh, or a gameplay session. We haven't done a gameplay session in a little while.
Never mind. Just as soon as you
That's
said
always
that,
good
came
fun.
back. All right,
Well, unless the piracy scene isn't really working out too well.
I can see you from 10K without.
Would love to join Zark in a little newscast at some point.
If we're looking for places to land,
He's down for the pod.
look for Seth's mark and the big ass Hammerhead. There's flat, slope flat land over there.
Weird times leading up to
Find my
324.
marker and don't.
Yeah, I think we could do something after 324 gets launched.
Vassin rig.
Yomp.
What are you flying?
Vanguard.
Good
Warden.
taste.
Omnis Sky is really all.
Star Citizen was really overwhelming at first, but just watching your beginner guide helped you get into it easily. Still learning though, so many systems and different types of gameplay to get into. There's a lot. And the new player's guide, I think I'm going to continue to simplify. Usually I suggest people get into gameplay loops in the new player's guide, but I think I want to continue to make them more about just learning the game rather than getting into gameplay and making money quick. There's enough make money quick guides out there. There's enough what missions should you run out there. I think just like you said, slowing the game down and giving people some room to breathe and really soak in what this game is about, those first 30 minutes that you're in the game, is good for a new player's guide. I think it's a different stage, you know, after your first day, after you've gotten your bearings, your boots are on, you've seen the city, you've flown your ship. I think there's a different kind of guide for that kind of gameplay. So I don't even know what to call it. Kind of new player's guide. I guess that's sort of what I was going with my 323 guide. It's less a new player's guide and more like a tips and tricks to kind of get up to speed sort of thing. Yeah, a guide to missions would be good on its own. I did attempt something like that earlier this year. It was sort of a, here are all the options you have available to you in Star Citizen. But unfortunately, both those videos were some of my worst performing in years. And that was one of the things that made me sort of approach my videos differently, because I realized that people were not as interested in content for the existing game from me right now. But maybe I'll give that another try again next year. A direct binding to use the med pen instead of switching first. No, I think you got to equip it first to use it. Thank you very much. Hey, Walgrit. My man's in the event right now, dropping memberships on the stream. Thank you, Walgrit. Thank you very much. Tomato to Walgrit.
Yeah, go for a wall.
Thank you, dude.
You're very welcome.
Thank you very much. All right, looks like we're coming up here on Jumptown. Thank you very much. And I'm seeing, it looks like the area is secured. We got ships in the air. We've got anti-air on the ground. Thank you very much. And I don't think I've heard anything about a fight so far. You find the best videos you do are usually based on giving a general picture of where we are in development, sometimes individual topics. I love the individual topics, that's for sure.
Was that one of y'all who just targeted the hurricane?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, there are no bogies in the air yet.
Too bad everyone is British in SC. SC is still a little bit maybe two-dimensional in terms of like
Fighting with sticks is so much better.
in-game demographics. It is very British, but like I can't complain. A lot of the things that we play, everybody is American for some reason. Whoa! Why is Space Tomato talking on my?
Can I be a kid?
I got hacked, and the hacker doesn't even know they're in this account. Did I ever try out 324 Evo? No, I still haven't had a chance, man. I don't know when it runs.
I'm gonna test fire this turret.
Like I need to understand when the heck
on 03.
it actually runs. Hey, my nipples are not hairy. Man, that's gonna confuse the heck out of people who aren't reading chat. For anybody who just heard that and got suddenly surprised, it's disregard that last comment. Void, you were streaming Elden Ring? How's that going? Just woke you from your daydream. That's how you do it. You can depend on a streamer to get you back to work. Just remind you that, wait a second. What did I just hear? What am I? Where am I?
The lights on the ground, but you're lighting up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doing it till I park.
For what it's worth, despite what that Space Tomato gaming account just said, there are like 3 hairs on my chest, okay? I'm not a hairy person. This has taken such a long time to make, and you can see I can't even fill it in, okay? Alright. It's like there's barely any hair on my arms. Chest is even more bare.
Handheld and is nearby.
And that's by design. Alright, we're on the ground. Is that tree on fire? Toes.
I have a small one. Melisma has a small one on him, but he's in the air.
What do you need it for, Seth?
Somebody got my Storm stuck under a tree.
All right, I'm coming to you.
Was that somebody you?
I don't remember. I cannot recall.
Interesting.
It sounds like a prime minister I've known.
It's an interesting reference.
Stars of the ground crew, we might want to move the Cutty Reds after we've all set spawn. This
John?
is in bomb range.
Wait, John's in the chat? Where?
No one has set spawn on the red yet.
Yeah, I'm doing it now.
Oh, there you are. Hey, John. Hello. John, did you? Oh, you did a sub. Why am I not getting that?
Levi, you got your lights on.
Yo, John, thank you for the sub. Appreciate you, man. How have you been?
No. Crash into anyone.
It's always good to see you, dude. And the Faz. Thank you for the prime sub. Yo, John, you've been subbed here for 36 months? That's a long time, man. That's 3 years. Wow. What have you been doing in game? How's the pup? How's the wife? How's the sticky toffee pudding? How's the life, man? Where am I? I'm lost. Where did Rig go? Oh, right. Set and spawn. Tomato to Rig, we set and spawn on the red?
Yes.
Red is on the ground.
Oh, to Seth.
Seth?
Got bounced out of group. May I get an invite?
Alright, try powering off weapons.
Who was that got kicked from the group?
Oh.
Alright, so I think procedure is going to have to be when we bring a red onto the scene for the spawns, we're going to have an SCU box on here with a bunch of extra materials for folks. Oh, you've been playing DCS. Oh, DC's distribution center stuff. You play Firefight, man? You doing the FPS? We gotta shoot some folks together. We're doing some Jumptown right now. I'm glad to hear everybody's doing well over there.
Yeah, but all these little plants are also unable to be driven over.
Seriously?
All right.
Yeah, this spot is a hell.
I'm going to be right here.
Vehicles.
This is my new spot. I'm stuck under another.
All right, we're on site. So the real crux of this is that we've got multiple layers of defense. So as you can see, we've got ships with a combat umbrella up over the site, watching for any ships that are flying in, particularly bombers, making sure that they don't get through. And I'm on the ground defense team with a couple other folks down here, and we are just kind of patrolling outside and inside the building, just in case anybody does get through. And then we've also got a drug removal team who is focused entirely on the cargo running, getting stuff out to the ship and out of orbit. So it's a multi-tier kind of activity, but this is still one of our less complicated kind of missions or events.
Oh, it is clear. I've been here this whole time. There's no one here.
Jules, you've been spending all your time in the air?
There's no one here.
Any good fights?
I'm almost there, Bess.
All right.
Rig's almost there.
And we're coming in.
Ava to ground crew. There is a second Cutlass Red that I think you've been setting a spawn point at. I don't know
Oh.
whose that is.
Well, next to the AT.
Yeah, I don't know
Oh.
whose ship that is. That's not my ship.
Yeah, I see your ship just coming down now. Did anybody else bring a Cutlass Red?
This is that I did.
Is that...
That's mine.
Ah, okay.
The most holla dinner ever. For the baby. You wanna show chat? Most empty dinner.
What did I tell you? Fresh potatoes, fresh fries. This is my niece's dinner though. Very Turkish auntie style of you. Köfte potatoes, some pasta. I almost stole her fries.
Lismo for leaders. Who's flight lead?
God. Ooh, that made me hungry.
See him, chat.
Seth or Drazen?
Drazen.
Yep, I'm here.
Had another one with another
Okay,
org and a
then-
few other freelancers. Nice.
Oh, cool.
He's well prepared.
And I know who to call when I have to.
Do I know anything about Foundation Festival? Just that it's basically a recruiting event.
Anyone wants a special
For the game.
helmet? One of the ammo boxes inside this facility has a Stanger helmet.
Very pretty.
As you can see, Jumptown's pretty dead. There ain't nobody here. Like, we're holding this no problem right now.
What do you do when you get catapulted into a building and you're stuck in the ceiling? Is there a fix?
Who's that?
Back spacing.
Get somebody to try to punch you out.
Yeah.
I'm in the roof
Or,
of the airlock.
Or
One of the
emote.
crates bumped me up. How do you emote?
Take off your legs and drop them. That usually knocks you out, but you will lose your legs though.
Ouch.
Hold on to your arm. Keep your leg armor. Take the legs off.
Right.
What cargo ship are we dropping this stuff to?
We use the A2 then?
It's too far away.
Tomato to
so
cargo
I'm
team,
good.
do you guys need any more hands?
You can take over. I'll go on Overwatch you want.
I'm just kind of patrolling.
Do we have a Cuddy Black or maybe a Valkyrie? We can just hover right above the entrance so we can toss the drugs up into?
No. Who's flying the Cuddy Red?
Want
You
the
may have to make
A2?
do with that. If you can hover it overhead.
Yeah.
Coming now.
That's a good idea, Vess, and that way if
Whoa.
it's hovering, if things get rough, it can get out of dodge.
Also, don't toss the stuff around, guys. Just like drop it on the ground because they're starting to scatter all over the place.
Just saw us and said nope. It will take a focused effort, I think, to break through. Or somebody might sneak in. But that's why we're out here patrolling on the ground too. Wait till larger server pop. Yeah, that's kind of the bummer, is like this is an event that'll really benefit from everybody being in the same server or same shard trying to do this. Right now it's maximum 100 people. Out of 100 people, how many 20-man groups can you get to attack this outpost? 2 20-man groups is basically half the server.
No, MSR can take over for the A2. That way the A2 can be free if somebody shows up.
Well, we got a red. We're dumping into the redder now.
Okay, cool. Even better.
In that case, you guys can take the supplies from the Cuddy or from the MSR and
Yeah, no way an A2 gets through. We got so many ships in the air for that very reason. We also have some anti-air vehicles on the ground with missiles ready to go if we got any A2s or A1s inbound. That's just how GII operates, though. It's unfortunate because if you're too effective at your job, then everybody doesn't get to experience the most fun gameplay. Like, if your ship defense is too good, then the FPS people are like, this is boring. I don't want to do this.
Instead of dropping on the ground, go ahead and dump them inside of the red.
You're in your stealth bomber. Eclipse? cargo operation.
Seth, Rig, and Vasson.
Yep.
Seth.
When you guys are happy with the amount that's on the Cuddy Red, if you guys want to run a train, we can kick it out, start loading up the MSR, and just keep alternating once you guys are happy with how much is on it.
We got a ship. We got a ship coming in. Hammerhead, Chifunju Fubuki. 56. Bearing 56.
Evo, go ahead and bug out. Close your gate up and go ahead and fly.
It's a Hammerhead. I'm engaging. He's coming directly in.
I'm heading to intercept too.
If you're ground, there's turrets. Tomato's a turret up here. Grab it.
Yeah, I'm heading
56, copy. I don't have anything on 56.
His shields are up. He's coming in.
Joe's you naked.
Yeah, my gear's on the top. I don't know how to get up.
Alright, let's check the ammo boxes. There'll be armor in them.
Where are those?
There is one next
Oh
to
my
Stozza.
gosh, that
You can
Hammerhead
assume
is
there's a
getting
helmet
lit
and body
up.
armor, but we need to find you an undersuit.
Well, if I have that, I can go get my stuff back.
Shit.
Where was it? Can you walk me there?
Yeah,
Jeez.
Stozza's coming to the second drug room.
Hold off on the armoring up somebody up comms if we have a Hammerhead incoming.
I hear multiple bogies.
My right stick just stopped working. I can't fly.
Oh dear.
Rear
They
shields
hacked
are
you.
down on the Hammerhead.
Rear shields are down, and then they also do for sure have gunners. I'm watching the turrets move.
I just crashed.
Yeah, I'm not respawn.
The A2 bomb clears the ground. It's like a size 9, I think. This is my music, not in-game. Oh, they're bugging out. Nope, they're still in SCM. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
that's
we're
it.
getting hit.
Was anyone else flying cap around, looking for other ships that might have slipped in
not
while you guys
off
were
yet.
fighting that?
There's a missile ship in somewhere.
Really easy to distract a whole org like this. Yeah, it's good that we've got guys that are still watching our
Hammerhead
peripherals.
is not soft F yet.
No, Hammerhead is still active.
We get
What
somebody.
in the world is going on with here?
You know how it is, Mrs. T. YouTube is not here for the gameplay, unfortunately.
I think someone slipped in under you guys when you were fighting the Hammerhead.
Enjoy the music?
Gotcha. I'll pull down closer to the production facility.
Mistral needs to bug out and repair.
Stozer, does
Hammerhead
that
is
range
down.
even reach?
Hammerhead down.
It's
Hammerhead
very
is
hard.
down.
It's possible though.
Alright, Evo, if you can come back so we can start filling you up again.
Missiles are going.
I'm seeing missiles coming out. I'm flying towards them now.
I blew one up.
The Hammerhead soft death or hard death?
Soft death.
Soft F.
Drop dead.
Looks soft death. They might still be alive in there.
In case they get out of the bus.
Somebody go through and please double tap them.
I am on my way there.
I'm headed to their crash site. Although I think it's pretty far away.
If you're constantly targeting us, can you let us know? Because I'm getting constantly targeted.
Yeah, I am as well.
I'm cycling through targets and It's probably me. Apologies.
Where did the hammerhead go?
Is the hammerhead destroyed on?
It was
It's because everybody's
hard
hostile.
death it?
Blow up.
Did anybody hard death the hammerhead?
It may have when it hit the ground.
Yeah, it's
So nobody shot it. So somebody please shoot the hammerhead.
If you
On
can
my way
target
there.
it, it's you need to make sure you can't target it.
I can't see it.
When it hit the ground, it became untargetable.
Yeah, it's
Still
not
lob
targetable.
a couple missiles.
Ground crew rig, just make sure your head's on a swivel just in case somebody got through.
Yeah, I'm headed in that direction right now, actually.
Also, call out when you're cycling, just so we can keep an ear out for when the cycle happens, and if no one calls it out, it means the hostiles coming in.
Yo, there's like a... Jesus, there's like a whole cliffside over here.
Oh no!
You guys realize we're on an island, so they land on the island or they land in the water.
Good to know.
Yeah, we just hit the water.
Then they're not coming for us. They're all dead.
Sorry, Elna. I didn't see the water.
It happens.
Yeah. So
There's
can we
no
get the
Uh-oh.
we got a ship here to start resuming cargo stuff?
Who's hauling? Who's hauling in?
Admittedly, I may have gotten myself into a bad position. Zamotic! I know you're here for the gameplay. I know people are here for the gameplay on YouTube.
MSR, can the MSR come back?
Greetings, CB Liberty. Like to watch you play because you can't play right now, so you settle for watching you while you do chores and play with the kiddo. That's what I do. I'll throw some good old gameplay on in the background. Sometimes I'll listen to it while I'm driving or something.
Flight team, if you guys want to coordinate amongst yourselves for cycling for repairs.
What have I done to myself here?
Feel free to do so.
Apparently.
Oh no. This isn't good.
On the fifth night, we didn't see. I didn't see the water. Also, that's why the hammerhead didn't blow up. You want me to wait for a hurricane or get the redeemer?
Yikes! No! No! Oh, jeez. Oh, that's embarrassing.
I correctly grabbed the redeemer.
Malismo for Drazen. I'm off to Everest for a sec.
Excellent.
Hey, Avocado, you still flying that Cutlass right around?
Yeah, it's in a hangar at Everest Harbor, so that's kind of convenient for you, I think.
Let me guess. You're dead or something.
You gear.
I may have fallen.
All right,
There's
I'm on
another Cutlass
I'm on my
Red,
way.
isn't there?
Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
This might be
I'm
not a...
heading back anyway, so there's that.
That was Vassin?
Yeah, Bash is on his way.
This might be not a great place for an FPS rest. Toes.
We'll try.
Toes.
That's too sad.
Yo,
Go ahead,
Wall,
Dutch.
I'm heading to a weird ping.
3 minutes until I have the hurricane or immediately with the redeemer. Which one do you want?
I am so dumb. Why did I abandon my post? Why have I done this to myself? Jaded Medic and Gonzo, thank you both for the for the subs. I feel like you guys just subbed because I messed myself up. Help! I've fallen and I can't get up. Ah, man. Also, it looks like it's going to spawn me at Area 18 if I respawn. Is that because the Cutlass Red is too far away? Hey, should I spawn a beacon or you guys can see my marker?
We can see you.
I can see your marker. I'm almost to you.
All right. Pity subs. Twitch has got jokes today.
Like I was just tripping.
I'll not 1.5 minutes for the hurricane, so we'll wait for that one.
Sure. Good.
I don't know though. I almost feel like there needs to be something else to do when you're incapacitated, because who wants to sit here for like 20 minutes and wait for a medic to come pick them up, you know? At least give me better views maybe, but I guess the better views might lead to exploits. Let me use my Moby Glass, you know? You get hit by a car, you fall down a cliff in real life, you get crushed by a rock, you're stuck in a cliff. You can still pull out your phone and do a little scrolling on the timeline, right? Why are you gonna limit me from my Moby Glass? Org be like, not again. As you can see, I really do a lot of training for my org and getting them to
What the hell were you doing?
getting them to be very resourceful and helpful.
You know what? When I ship here, I'm scaling down a cliff face here.
Yeah, I'm behind you. That's what I'm asking.
Would get better views in a better
cover
place
ship.
to die.
This is, I don't know
Yeah, I
where-
picked a terrible place to die.
I mean, he did warn you that it wasn't a good spot for a ground rescue.
It is not a great spot for a ground rescue.
We're gonna try, you know. This is
Yeah,
us.
grab someone with a ramp, come pick me up, and then I'll tractor his body up.
We need star rope.
Rope and
Or
pulley system.
C8R maybe?
It's what they don't know as my org is that I do all of this stuff completely on purpose. None of it is ever by accident. All of this is by design, and I'm being a great teacher, as I've said before. Don't question it. Okay? Just it's all training. Tactical training. You don't learn unless you do, right? Next up, I'm going to put up a sales page in front of them and say, don't buy the ship. Don't buy the ship. Protect your wallet. That's training for IAE.
For everyone who's in the air, y'all are pinging and looking around, right?
Yes, sir.
Ping,
Yep.
ping.
Making sure.
You need that training.
Should we spread out?
At least I could potentially lay here for an hour and a half bleeding out. Maybe the sun will even come up.
Jonas, don't come down here. There's no point in coming down here.
I'm just waiting for Spider. I'm just waiting for daytime to come up just so I can get a better.
They need climbing ropes. Hey, you want to see something cool? Check this out.
Well, I'm gonna have to come down there. 'Cause there's no way going up.
This was once teased to us one time, and they've also talked about ropes and pulley systems, and I do think that this is going to be something that we get into the game, but for now this is the only time we've ever seen rappelling in the engine, except for a trailer for the Carrack. But this one scene has gotten me for years. I really would. This would be so cool to be able to have caves where you can't get out unless you've already prepared a line to get out from. I can't wait to see stuff like this in caves, and I hope the new caves that they keep working on are getting closer and closer to this kind of a reality.
Be careful, y'all. I just saw shipping for just like half a second.
I see a flashlight.
It looked like it was a serial number to me, so it could have been somebody landed on the ground.
Also true.
I see the flashy lights ahead again.
Be careful, they're trying to bait you with the lights.
That would be a very, very big brain bait.
Yeah, it was like ship marker lights is what it looked like.
Rig to ground crew, do we have a cargo ship here? Are we loading?
I've been found! I'm saved! Thank you.
Nice rescue.
Well, that's what happens when you do a lot of cave mining.
I'm injured big time.
Yeah, I see it.
You got a medical tool by any chance? I could use some drugs. I got some leg boo-boos.
There is one on my body as well. It's somewhere there. I just jumped off.
Wait, did you die?
Yeah, but I'm gonna get a hauling ship to start bringing some more trucks over.
I'll pick us up.
Mining crap.
Rig Seth. Is the area in front of Jumptown big enough for like a Starlifter?
It would be tough.
Really tough to park anything there. Smaller the better.
We want something like a Pisces.
Pisces.
And then just move it to a different one.
Or just hover just above the trees and have people catapult it in. It works.
Yeah.
Far away.
Bigger ship can hover. If might even be better that way.
I can see him
bug
squeezing
out.
the trigger, but it's not actually doing anything to me.
I'll bring a C2. It'll be a bit, but
Cutlass black sticking through the side door.
What now?
Muscle fatigue, really?
Get a cutlass black just above the entrance to the door.
Yes, thank you. I'm good.
Here, take the gun so you can fix yourself.
It seems to have worked.
Oh, all right.
I can move. Yeah. Thank you. Now the long trek back. Vasten the medic. See, guys, I just keep running training scenarios for you. That's all it is.
Tomato Baston, Avocado's just next to you with the Cutlass Red to pick you up.
Yay!
Sorry, I had my mic muted. I was just saying
That's right.
I was on site.
There's a great spot right where we're at. Just come over and just drop your little butt flap and we'll hop on.
Hopping onto the butt flap.
How did you get this far?
On board and ready to go.
Excellent.
Thanks for the pickup. Alrighty. Good times.
Tomato, you fell down an entire mountain.
In my defense, I climbed some of it.
That's
You
awesome.
started at the top.
I climbed down some of it.
You broke your leg falling down it.
Yeah.
Like I was looking around Jumptown, I'm like, all right, I don't see anything within like 100 meters or so, and then down in the frickin' Mariana Trench over there, I see Space Tomato.
Yeah, don't go chasing hammerheads falling out of the sky, guys.
Don't go chasing hammerheads.
Just stick to the
I just want to
cuddies
jump
and
out onto
the...
the facility then.
And the Hornets you're used to.
Doesn't the Cuddy Red have like a flashlight turret or something?
Don't
Yeah,
go chasing
the top
BMMs.
turret is a floodlight.
Yeah. It turns on when the weapons are off.
Okay, so here's the medical system in action. The injuries that I have received are actually too strong to be treated by this ship, so the ship just dosed me up with some medicine to make me okay until I could get to a place where I could actually get healed. Unfortunately, I may have dosed myself up with a little bit too much medicine, so you can see my vision is a little bit blurry now. The medical system gives you, obviously, the ability to heal people and treat people, but it will also negatively impact you if you don't do it correctly, and I just didn't. So now I'm a little bit high. That's okay. Not like rifles with militias and spaceships flying overhead is any sort of bad situation to be particularly high in. Stone Rod, I fell. Do I think cargo hauling will be worth it with the new system? I do, yes. I think it'll be more worth it than it ever has been. It's never been worth it. Who's not a little high? It's Jumptown, right? Oh, I've fallen again. What the f... What is going on? Are you serious? Am I stuck? Dude! Are you freaking kidding me? Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh man. I just got back. I'm just bad news.
I'm going up to shoot you.
We got another one coming in.
Do it.
Behind, I believe, Melismo, unless this is Melismo's LP.
Stout is going outside the facility to help egg group.
This is why drugs are bad. This is why you can't trust a tomato.
Stop moving. I'm going to shoot you in the arm and
I am
turn to your right.
trying not to move, turning to my right.
Yeah, the Hammerhead Star Critter.
Hammerhead? No, there's a Corsair for starters.
It's a Drake Corsair. Do we take it down?
Yes, take it out.
Absolutely.
Now I'm missing all the action. Gosh, I'm such a mess this session. Just causing so much trouble. Like, how many times have I been down now? Oy. Okay, I'm extremely high now.
I don't see
My blood drug level is 78%.
anything else in the area.
Thank you, Vasson. That's twice now.
He learned from the best.
Certainly not from Rig.
Damn, this
Ouch. You have to do him dirty, huh?
Rick, the Cutlass Red is on site to treat your burns.
It may be too late for me.
Star Critter's down.
Splash one Corsair.
I just
Make
got
sure
that.
you guys hard death it.
It got hard death.
There's a Cutlass Red on
That's
site
cool.
to treat your burn. Oh, that's pretty good.
Another target?
Partial paralysis I have. Wonderful.
But it was just somebody else's old marker.
Gotcha. Easy.
Remember, you may see red targets now. Now you have to read who it is first.
I'm about 50 kilometers out, guys, coming in, so don't shoot me.
I
You
can't
have a
fix you up,
party
man.
marker.
If his spawn is set to the Cuddy Red, he can just suicide.
Drugs melt your brain. Not as much as a broken leg, though. I can't stand still. Hey, what's up, Jive? Things are particularly groovy today, as you can see from my current intoxication status. I am grooving.
You got to crawl over to the ramps and hop on down.
All right. I think I can walk. Maybe not jump directly down.
Can we get a Cuddy Red to land?
Oof.
Right by the
Ow.
entrance.
Jesus.
Our fearless leader
I just fell and down all the boxes. That's so funny that with an injury it makes it so that you
There is
fall
a
more.
landed Cutty Red just past the tree line.
What's the name? Oh, I see it. I'll head over there. Thank you, Vasson.
Uh-huh.
Tomato sitting.
Hey, look at the boss's drug levels. He's high as a kite.
It's
You're not
Jumptown,
supposed
man.
to Smoke the maize tomato. You don't get high on your own
his own supply.
Yeah, but it makes the job easier.
Not when you have to sell it.
The tomato tax.
Hey, Rick, are we still filling up inside?
Yes, we've got quite the backlog in here.
I'm bringing a Nomad so you can just.
You can
drop
see
it
the
on
drugs
back.
even make my aim
Nice.
way more wild.
Fastest thing to do.
God, I can't even imagine getting into a firefight like
En route
this.
now to one of you. I don't know who.
Go for Jason.
Heading over to Everest to refuel.
You'll see a marker
Makes the
for
job
Captain Zed.
easier for me, but makes it a whole lot harder for everyone else. At least I'm not crying about my injuries. I'm too busy falling down boxes. Come on, we're gonna make it.
Going for a resupply, so everybody check, make sure you're good on.
Gonna get there. Oh, thank God I'm not wobbly on my feet anymore.
And hydro.
I'm in the Nomad, please don't shoot.
But I do not believe I can actually heal my injuries. I'm gonna have to go back to a space station, I think. Let's see.
I'll stay on the doorway, Captain.
Oh boy, yeah, we've got a tier 1 injury. No, I'm screwed with that. Any ships I can hop a ride on to head back to the station? I got a tier 1.
You can suicide if your spawn is set to that Cuddy Red and just start from scratch right there.
Oh yeah, I guess that's true.
I think he's set on
Yeah, you'll
Carlos
tell.
Cutty Red, but it's still here.
Put your gear in local first.
Well,
there is no local.
Or in that Cuddy Red before you suicide.
Oh, did it take me to... I don't think the beds will sober you up. I think you just gotta wait that
Does
off.
Jumptown not have a local? Okay.
No, it doesn't.
Alright. Alright. Add it to the death counter.
Where are the crates at?
They should be close to the markers for Captain Zed and Vasson.
Alright.
Tomato, you are on a Cutlass Red that is hovering, so please don't run out the back and break your legs.
We are up to
Can
20
that,
deaths on
Cutlass Red
323.
move a little? That's there. Or are you loading into that Cutty at the moment?
Yeah, we're loading.
Is anybody in the pilot seat for that Cuddy?
The one hovering, Avocado's in the flight in the seat. Yeah.
Oh, can I move? Can you move a little so I can land? Then they can drop the boxes in the back.
And when you do that move, if you come closer to the ground, I'll jump out.
Yeah. Okay. Stop loading the Cutty Red then, and I'll drop Tomato off.
Copy.
Okay. Nomad's taking over cargo.
Copy.
Thank you for the ride. I am departed.
No problemo.
And then for maximum safety, what we can do is park the Nomad in an 8-9 later.
Just targeting Dustin.
Og.
Avocado's going to sell now.
Oh, that's my body marker. Oh, that's what that is. Okay.
Ava, you're going to sell, correct?
Yes.
Can I get 2 volunteers to escort him?
I have
Rykov's escorting
Skullfucker. Bogey 344.
I've already taken out his wing. He's gonna crash.
All right. So Rise going. Can I get 1 more?
I got it.
It's an Alpha. Mustang Alpha.
Hey, where are we going? We going directly to the
First jump to Aberdeen to
Are you
come
tracking
at it
who,
from a
bro?
different angle.
Yep, I've got him.
Whoa. Oh, he's down.
I'm down too, but at least he's gone.
Tomato to Leeds. Do we have a Hammerhead here? Is that what I'm seeing?
We do.
There is one parked, yeah.
Huh.
Delta Melter is friendly. Okay, cool.
Ava's heading to OM1 and then to the station.
Alright.
Do I need to get closer, or is this good enough? Or whoever's
I was
loading,
trying to
if I need
double
get
click to
closer,
equip,
just
but it
let me
wasn't
know. We
working.
can always try and wiggle it.
It wouldn't equip, so I had to drag it.
On my screen, your ship is bouncing way up in the air.
Also, just realized that there's not really a way to loot an undersuit and armor from the looting menu. Gonna need some help there.
Yeah, I'm just parked.
There, that's good job.
Okay. Yeah, I moved it up and down. This is.
Alrighty. Let's see what's going on with the drug movements. I think I've used enough drugs for today. Let's see if we can help actually move them. How things going in here, Stozer?
Going alright. Moving the boxes. Can take over if you want.
Let's try to keep the boss away from the drugs.
He might get stuck in the machine.
Got to get to the
He's
prophet.
covered in white powder. Like what?
Wow, we've got a lot of boxes in here. You guys need help moving them into the airlock?
We won't. Once we got it cleared out.
So many boxes.
Oh, so that's why the frame rate's bad?
Avo Rycops, you look good. No hostiles around you.
Zero returning.
Copy.
Huh. Just kind of made your job harder. I thought these doors stay open.
Yeah, it should.
You need to stand next to it to keep the door open.
Tomato, that's your mic.
Sorry?
Yeah.
What's up?
You get like the.
Every once in a while.
Ah, sorry about that.
It sounds very realistic.
Well, at least now I have my own medical tool. What's up, Ted? Yeah, we're
Forget
as
how
you can see,
much-
we're collecting
how
the
big
boxes.
capacitors are on the fucking A2.
Right.
Twin size 5.
But I'm not
laser
really doing
cannons,
anything to help in
over
here.
100 shots apiece.
You know, we got so much drugs inside. We might have another loading crew on the other door, and load 2 doors at once.
I can do that then if you guys want to start passing over. I feel like I'm not able to do much over here for you.
I can stop being a gunner. I've got tractor beam on me if y'all need help down there.
Yeah, so let's go find another ship to the other door, so we can load 2 ships at once.
I can lower down if you want to, or if you want me to grab a smaller one of these ships.
Yeah, we're getting backed up, so we have to run 2 ships. Looks like.
Alright, I'll just need probably a little helper on the ground for setting down or hovering.
You set me down.
The boss is over there, I think. Said no.
Yep.
If you have a Nomad, it's one of the few ships I think that can comfortably park here. That's easy to load. Or maybe an Avenger Titan. But that won't hold that many boxes.
A2.
You're gonna explode if you try to land.
Ted gave you a little reminder.
Caterpillar.
Well, if things go well, he may not have to land. We just chuck the boxes up into him.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Spider,
put my nose down.
Oh, go ahead.
I was going to hop out and have a drink so we don't have to worry about that later.
You're good. Go ahead.
Hey, Dutch, could you put me on the ground so I can help them?
Going to watch a Jumptown explainer video and come back.
Thank you, sir.
All right, group. It's been a little over an hour that we've held Jumptown so far.
1 down, 22 to go.
It's not really holding it when there's no one here coming here to.
You know, just Hammerheads, Corsairs.
Yeah, some action in there. Drazen, I'm off to Everest for a drink.
The cap is being too successful.
Group needs some tough love. They don't need to be soft baby.
I thought we had a pretty good cop, bad cop thing going on here.
Oh shit! I didn't know we were supposed to be cop.
Let's move for Drazen.
Okay, let's go.
Alright.
We have drinks on the ground.
I've got a couple in my backpack for a rig if anybody needs.
All right, Space Bear, I'm a little bit behind you.
What the heck is going on with these boxes, man?
Will that work for the A2?
Contact north. Bearing, well, bearing 0, 15 kilometers, 40 degrees up.
You guys,
Heading.
tomato to
Follow
ground,
my
crew. Have you guys had any problems with lifting these boxes?
No, not yet.
I've had desync of them.
Yeah, I can't even pick them up. They just stick to the ground.
You're not holding your button, are you?
No.
Are you in detaching mode?
Yeah.
It could be that the A2 hovering over there is blowing them away. I've had this happen when a ship is trying to move them with the physics. The tractor beam doesn't really work.
Contact low.
Carry them?
Oh yeah, Space Bear, it's happening to me as soon as I opened the door. It was hard to track.
Yeah.
Sadly, that A2 is a little large, isn't it?
Can you move the A2 away and see if that is the problem?
Yep.
Oh yeah, that is. I'm good to go now. All right, you're good where you are right there. I can load from here.
The wind from the A2's engines is blowing the packages around.
Whoa. Okay, maybe you're not.
The physics starts struggling.
Hey Cap, can you go ahead and open up the door? I gotta start moving stuff over closer to the door.
Yeah, I can't even get the box near the ship.
All right. Yep. So more nomads. Let's go, boys.
Avocado is just arriving back on site with the Cutlass Red. Take some cargo.
I got a nomad at Everest Harbor. Should I suicide and bring it?
I mean, they are convenient, so.
All right, I'll be back.
Got 2 dudes running up here. Oh, that's one. Okay, that looks like our gear.
Can you try turning off your VTOL?
Hey Cap, that should be enough. You manage outside. I'll fill up the doors once you empty it out.
Tomato, does that work?
That does work. Did you just turn the ship off and land on the trees?
I turned my engines off. Yes, I am landing. I landed on the trees.
If you want me to go sell with the nomad, just let me know. It's a bit difficult for me to see what's in there from where I'm sitting.
This is
We
called
still got plenty of
non-linear
space.
problem solving.
Okay.
The real game is figuring out a way around the bugs.
Indeed. And many ways were found. Now for some drink.
Melismo, you said you're at Everest?
Copy.
Do you have any type of small cargo ship?
No, M2.
Very small.
Get like a C1 or something.
I might have a Pisces. I don't remember. I have to look. I'll have a look for you. Just a second.
All right, before Nomad, do you want the Nomad or the Freelancer Max?
The back door is going
Nomad
perfect
is smaller.
right now.
You need to be able to park so you don't blow the boxes around.
Roger.
The
Remap-
tiny.
Freelancer's
it's
actually
beautiful.
skinny enough that I'm actually fitting to the trees.
True. Freelancer might work, actually.
Let me have a look.
Alright, Captain. Is it empty?
I have.
Does anybody have an extra tractor beam by chance?
Yes.
I have a Pisces, a normal one.
I've got a tractor beam.
Like on the ground crew?
Yeah, I've got one.
You have an extra?
Let me double check.
And
I'm pretty
that's
sure.
it.
Yes, I do.
All right. Could you, once I get over there, tractor beam up to me?
Sure.
Melismo for ground crew. I only got a Pisces or an M2.
Two extremes,
Neither
huh?
of those work.
Yeah, it's too extremes. Most of my shit is now combat, so. Yeah, or a vulture or a prospector, but they're not useful.
Careful coming in that airlock. Shelter. If you climb over the boxes,
vulture
it might
might
push you
work.
on the roof.
If you're having problems,
Ah, yeah, a
loading-
vulture might work actually. Shall I bring my vulture?
if you're having problems loading cargo, park a cutlass back on its side above the doors, and it will hover. And you just put the boxes into its gravity, so it just like hovers on its side through the side door.
I'm claiming my vulture. We'll be there shortly. Store my fighter.
All right, Seth, I'm going to pass it up to you after this box.
Copy.
While I'm checking my movie real quick.
Okay.
Alright, that's enough box. We're starting to disappear.
Last minutes gun are short now.
Get that?
Yes. Thank you.
Okay, I got to get you the attachment as well. That one might be a little harder to track.
Oh no! Oh no! It flew off.
Oh, crap.
It's okay. There's more than enough room up here.
All right, well, I'm passing
So
the
you're
attachment
doing
for
great.
you. If you want to get that at least, and I can see if I can find the tractor beam.
Mm-hmm.
You see it?
Well, once I go and do a
Dropping.
Once I do a run, I can just double check if there's anything else I need also, because I don't want to fill it too much. Otherwise, I'm afraid they're going to start despawning.
Okay.
Let me make
Should
sure
I
I'm not
go
being
ahead and
damaged.
start selling? Just so we don't like lose a bunch if they come and kill us or some shit.
How much do you have loaded?
That is Seth's call.
I don't know. Maybe 100 or so?
I would say go ahead until you feel comfortable with the ship's load. Like, nobody's really pressuring us right now, but yeah, Seth, take the call.
Okay, yeah, you can sell it. As
Okay.
long, just make sure you annotate how much you get.
Yeah. I'll send it to you. What's a good place to sell it at? Does it really matter?
Where's Harbor it goes to?
Do you have the quest?
Sure. Yeah, I have both. I have the quests. Yeah.
You have both? Just you
admin.
only need one. Just take it to Everest Harbor. Take the legal one.
Okay.
Melismo, Rig,
Yes, go ahead, Rick.
were you in the air group?
Yes.
I did not mean to pull you from that. I probably should have checked with Drazen before I said anything.
You have a vulture as well, right, Rick?
Yeah, I have a nomad. I have all kinds of stuff.
One black mark.
I actually don't know how much they sell for each one. It's a 10k per
Well,
box.
also, Grayson should have noticed he lost somebody from his team.
No, he didn't lose anybody yet. I just went up to the station to drink and refuel. And I did, and I did communicate it, but he didn't react.
Oh, yeah,
He's having
Drazen went to the bathroom.
Oh, he's having dreams about the Herald?
About the Herald, yeah.
He's polishing his herald in the bathroom.
Whoa, hey.
Hey,
You got kids
keep
here.
it, keep it friendly, yeah?
Said he's polishing his herald.
Shelter, you want to take over these boxes?
Where's the Hammerhead?
Cardo's ready for cargo on the other side.
Oh, you're good. I was just bringing some from. There's like a bunch in the middle, so I was just bringing them from there to here. I didn't realize you were back already.
Oh no, I'm just moving them from airlock to outside. But if you want to put them in the airlock, I'll just stay outside and then I can move them once you get them in there.
Okay, sounds good.
Damn, Gap, we caught up.
Freelancer's 200 kilometers out.
Oh, Elna, you are now in a nomad?
No, they convinced me to bring a freelancer.
God, these doors are annoying.
Dude, like, what is the door doing? There we go.
Do you have another gunner for me then?
Yes, no.
Oh, that should be enough, Captain. You don't want to start despawning too many in the airlock.
Copy.
Alright, once the freelancer gets here, you'll notice a A2 conspicuously parked on top of the trees. You'll take over there, but you don't have to park on the trees.
Alright, tomato to shelter. I'm going to go ahead and load these out.
Yep. I'm gonna stack more of them.
Somebody's targeting him. Was that one of y'all? Hello, comms? Was that one of y'all who targeted the
Not here.
hurricane?
Not
If you start cycling through, let people know, please.
You should be safe if you psycho attackers, no?
Not always.
You should be able to
Because
just
you
ping.
guys, if you're red, you're usually not attacking each other, so...
Like I'm gonna cycle right now.
Aircrew better to ping. No need to target.
I'm still being targeted.
Us, we're all in the party, so anybody who's showing up should have a white marker.
Yeah.
Jeez, these doors.
You used to be able to hold them open with a box, but I guess they fixed that.
It wasn't a box, it was a body. Gotta use a body to put between the doors and then it'll stay open.
It's usually what Spider says right before he ends up killing somebody.
Listen,
I actually have a
somebody's gotta
spare
make
one
the
on my ship.
sacrifice. I'm just trying to help you make the choice.
That's just healing.
Healing, but in reverse. Either way, you won't feel pain.
You'd think whoever owned this drug lab... Oh. You'd think whoever owned this drug lab would have cleared out spaces nearby to land their spaceship.
Or maybe they were like water planes.
That's a long way to go from the water plane.
They were using the mules to like transport the drug packages. That's why they're called mules.
All right. Who do I send the money to?
Send that to me, Seth.
All right.
Come on, Rig.
Please make a note in the side chat so that Seth knows that he got money sent to him.
In the side chat? Oh, you mean the activity?
Yeah.
How's it looking up there, Seth?
It's looking good. I'm actually coming with a gift for you.
No, it was 1.1 mil. It's not too bad.
Go ahead and load in the airlock shelter. You can cycle it.
Okay.
All right, money sent. I'm coming back.
All right, freelancer approaching 20 kilometers.
Is it the same value?
Having the drug lab hard to get to is protection of its own. Yeah, but we're like on some random planet. Just put some turrets up. Sit still for 60 seconds and it will release you. The airlock? Ooh, 8:30. Wow. I was not paying attention to the time. Oh, you were talking about when I got stuck. This is not in-game music. You know what this song reminds me of, though? Bourne Identity. I always get feelings of the Bourne series when I listen to this song. I don't like this part of the song, though. Please stop. Thank you. Ready to cycle again, shelter? Tomato to shelter smelter.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're good to open it.
All right.
Cycle.
All right. Can you see what I am holding, Tomato?
The gnome coming in.
Kinda, sorta.
bro. There's an unknown nearby you.
Oh, a body? I can see that you're holding a body, Seth.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
So keep the door open.
Well, it's more for
Oh.
Dutch. Do you see that vehicle underneath you?
There you go.
Serial number?
Yeah,
Told you I
you
had a
say
spare one just in my ship.
We'll make use of this body, thank you.
I have a floating
When I get
F8
hungry
here.
enough, you know.
What should I do with it?
Gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, it's a ship.
Alright, is the freelancer here?
Freelancers here, ready to park.
Alright, you will take over where the A2 is.
The
I'm
new
going to take
the
off
Nomad
now.
spec as well.
Alright, then we'll just do a two ship swap.
It's hostile, okay.
It's hostile.
Yeah, we're taking it down.
What's wrong?
Tomato to shelter,
Yeah,
you're
what?
good to cycle.
Sounds good.
Come here.
I think that was Drazen's. He AFK'd and disconnected.
Oh yeah, my F8 might have dropped out of the sky.
It was shooting though.
Oh, you guys look like you're about to crash into each other.
Who's in the Nomad?
Nomad, you're going to the wrong one.
Alright.
I'm sorry I destroyed your ship, and now I have a crime set to you.
You have a crime step now?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, Nomad. See where the Cuddy Red is?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah, you're gonna go there.
Alright. Dutchman is quickly gonna get rid of his crime stat, and then I'll be back.
Okay.
Cutty Red is getting ready to leave site.
Dutch, would you like to fly back with us then?
Yeah, I'm waiting for the
Sure
gun
thing.
to be.
I actually will need to fly back with you. I've got to get going to dinner in a few minutes here.
I still have an empty turret space if there's no space on your ship.
I have to give you a little kiss. A little space kiss.
Alright, somebody needs to grab Tomato.
You already left?
Ricardo's on site. And leaving.
Okay. I'll come with you, Avocado.
Where are you? You're over that side.
I'll come over to your side.
Can you get
No
to the
problem.
roof?
Yeah. Shelter Melter, you good to continue with the boxes overall over here?
Yeah.
All
Yeah, I
right.
can handle it.
Thank you.
Alright,
Coming up.
who am I escorting?
The A2 and the Cuddy Red. We're gonna go up and then to Everest.
There.
Little lower. Ouch.
Alright. Little tent there. Right, I'll move over a bit.
All right, I'm on.
Perfect.
Whoops. Ooh, a lot of drugs in this medical ship.
They're medicinal.
Yeah. Prescription drugs.
Yeah.
Remember Jumptown being more action oriented when you first tried? Yeah, I mean it's people
Real
aren't.
ship? Oh,
I think part of it is that people you can't group up enough to take on an org like this in the servers that we have right now. So a lot of people just kind of ignore it and pass it by. But that does mean for larger groups like our own, we're making a ton of money doing this right now. I mean, if you're right and each box is 10K UEC, we've probably exported at least 120 boxes so far. Granted, that's not very much money when you split it amongst 20 people. Wow, we got up to orbit fast. Yeah, it's not very much. I don't know. We'll have to see just how much. Hold on. Let me see. What did we sell first? Okay, yeah. So far it looks like we have made about 600,000 UEs. And with this sale, probably be another 200,000. And then with probably another 400,000 between the two ships we just loaded. So we're around 1 million. But yeah, it's not very much so far between 20 people. 50,000 a person. But you're also doing it partially for the experience, which I think kind of is a bummer because we didn't get much combat out of it. Yeah, it's about the gameplay, the dorks, and really figuring out logistics and cargo movement and how the org works together. This is all generally training for when things get real, you know? So it's good to run these even if they are easy. It goes a long way in getting everybody prepared for working together when the stakes are higher. And who doesn't like a high stake?
Unless that was Melismo coming in, that's just old.
Do you have a direction?
Melismo's moving out from the island a little bit wider.
No, but were you a little decently high up?
4 clicks. In the cloud deck. I'm about 6 kilometers away from you.
Let me know when you empty the airlock.
We got some heavy desync right now.
Airlock's empty. Okay, I'm gonna open it.
But folks, that about wraps it up for me. Like I said, I'm gonna go and get some dinner because it smells delicious. Thank you all for joining me for some gameplay. This is, like I said, something that I want to do every Saturday, and I'm gonna keep trying to get them to be some interesting plots that we'll do with the org. Hopefully soon we get 324 so we could start doing some more hefty cargo running missions and cargo depot stuff. But for now, today was Jumptown. Next week maybe we'll do some mining or FPS or something like that. Kufta and fries. Ooh, I'm coming for it. Thank you everybody though for coming to a gameplay stream. It actually really does mean a lot to be able to chat with you guys and hang out and see folks show up for gameplay. Because I just talk about the game all the time. So I'll be back on Monday to talk some more. And hopefully next week we get some good updates, some good news that I can delve into. I'm thinking about doing a deep dive next week. Maybe we'll touch on base building. But I'm thinking about doing a deep dive into planet tech. So make sure to show up if you want to get another deep retrospective on the features being developed for Star Citizen. Feel free to throw a follow on YouTube if you're looking for more of those videos. And if you're on Twitch, a follow means you get to watch streams. Who doesn't like a good stream or two? So yeah. Thank you all for being here. Yo, nice dance moves, Ava.
Well, these clouds are gorgeous.
All right, folks. I'm going to send you all over to Yo-Yo Meg. Looks like she's up and streaming right now. Getting some mercenary missions in. Hope you all again have enjoyed this stream. Love you all. God bless. Eat something delicious today. Go give somebody a hug. And just enjoy yourselves this weekend. Happy 4th of July weekend to you. Hope you're feeling good. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.